it's Kelly from Keeping Money Jazzy, where I share my budgeting tips and plans as well as my slow and steady race to become student loan debt free. So I'm excited to be here with you today. Um, as you all seen, I had a trying month, but I was able to reflect, as I stated in a previous video. But I am back and I am ready to get this back on the road. So I'm going to share with you guys my quarterly goals that I have wanted to achieve for this month. And then we will see if I was able to reach those goals. So this is my quarterly goal sheet that I have in my planner that I created. So for the first quarter, which is from January to March, I wanted to, let me zoom you guys in and see if you guys can see this. Okay, so for the first quarter for the year, from January to March, I wanted to pay off $1,000 on my student loans. I wanted to save $1,000 in my emergency fund, or per se my 100 envelope challenge. I wanted to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the month, and I wanted for my business, these are my business goals, or well, one is a hobby and one is business. But for Etsy, I wanted to make $200 in sales, and lastly, for personal, I wanted to read one educational book and exercise at least 2 times a week. So now we're going to go over to my debt trackers and saving trackers to see if I was able to reach any of these goals. So, all right. Now, as far as my quarterly debt payoff, if you guys followed me for Fed Loan Friday from January until March, you will see each payment that I've made for the month. And I will actually write them here now, what I actually was able to accomplish. So, for the month of January, I was able to put $426 towards my debt. You know what? That's ugly. So I have to turn this sideways so I can write. I'm going to use where purple pen is. So we're going to say $426 for February. For January, I was able to pay only $10 because, as you all know, I had some car issues in February. It was crazy. And for March, by the grace of God, I was able to reach my goal of what I wanted to pay for that month. Despite all the struggles and issues that I had and not tracking spending, I was able to still reach that, and I'm happy about that. So I was able to put $567.81, and 96 cents of this went to interest. All right, so here is the test. If you guys can do math really well, you already added it up to see where I'm at, but here is the test to see if I reached that $1,000 goal for the first quarter. So we're going to add 426 plus 10 plus 567.81. Y'all, do y'all see that? Do you see that? Do you see it? I reached that goal for the first quarter. I am so excited and so happy, and you guys might think like you were just going through some struggles last week. I was, and I'm still getting through that. But to see this progress, even through all the struggles that I've had this last month, 2 months, all the struggles that I've had, and trying to figure certain things out, I was still able to accomplish this goal because I was not going to let my struggles defeat me. I determined I was not going to let them defeat me and get down. And despite I had some hiccups, I was able to do it. So I just want to let you all know that you will fall down. You will have hurdles and struggles and tests, and everything will not go as planned. But if you focus on that, you will not be able to achieve your goals. But if you focus on the progress that you've made thus far, that will get you to your goal or above it or close to it. Just see the progress that you've made regardless if you reach that goal or not. Just say to yourself, I made it from point A to point B or point C, even if you didn't reach that goal. So I was thankful and grateful. I'm grateful. I'm so happy. Thank you, Lord, because this is amazing. So we have reached one goal. So we get to check off the student loans goal. And on here, I'm going to actually write the amount that I was able to put towards my debt this quarter. All right, so now I created this sheet for myself. I actually have it as a PDF, and I just type it in on the computer, but I printed it out, for the sake of the video. So that is done. What I would like to do for my yearly debt payoff tracker is to put in what I ended each month with, just to see the progress. And if you guys can see, I started the year January 1 with $26,421.37. And so here, I'm going to write in what the end of each month was. So at the end of January, I had ended with $25,995.37. February was $25,985.37. And for March, guys, I ended with $25,417.26. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm so proud of myself. So now we're going to move on to our quarterly savings. We're going to see if we hit my target. So I will say that this is going to be a little funky because, I'm actually going to do an updated sinking funds video. But what I will do is, and this is not including my emergency fund. Like I said, my emergency fund I do not disclose that amount for my bigger emergency fund, but I will put in what I started with. So for the month of January, I came into the year, this is what I came into the year with. I had $1,891.57. And for this one, February, for some reason, I didn't write it down. I had to figure that one out. And at the end of March, I am at a total of $2,660.42. I will have to figure this one out. All right, so I have my total for February, and I was able to, at the end of February, I had $2,022.84. So what I will do is do my increase for February. So this is what I started with, and these 2 months is what I ended with. So we're gonna do $2,022.84 minus 1891.57. So that was an increase of $131.27. For the month of March, we had 2,660.42 minus $2,022.84. Able to save. That was an increase of $637.58. So this looks about right because March I had a lot of car expenses, so I wasn't able to really put much to that or to savings for that matter. So that's what we have. All right. For the quarter, I actually spent $1,615.42 on using out of my sinking funds. That's what I use out of my sinking funds and savings. That's what I used for the whole quarter. All right. And I'm sorry I didn't say it. For my emergency fund for this year is what I wanted to save. I wanted to save $1,000, and I am doing the 100 envelope challenge. So for the emergency fund, I've actually put in $440. No, I put in $400 for my emergency fund. So I did not meet this goal. So we're gonna put an X through it. And here we're gonna put in the $400 is what I did. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I am grateful for that. I did have some unexpected expenses that popped up this quarter, so that's okay. I mean, things happen. It is what it is. As far as me having 100 subscribers by the end of the first quarter, it didn't happen, and I'm not upset about that. I just know I need to work a little harder to get there and work on that. And as far as my Etsy shop, I did not get there either. So neither one of these goals were met. This quarterly goal for the read one educational book, I did not complete this one. I started it, but I did not finish it. And I am reading Broke Millennial and exercising 2 times a day. No, 2 times a week. No, because the bike was just put up on yesterday or last week, and I did start last week, and I did 4 days last week. So this is going to be ongoing. So those are my quarterly goals. As you guys can see, I was only able to reach one, and that's fine. I will work on the rest of them throughout this next quarter to see if they can be completed. Guys, so that is it for my quarterly goals update for my savings and for my debt. If you guys like this type of content, just give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys for April. Have a good weekend.